Democracy is dead important. The exec will be your voice all through the academic year, so whatever year you're in, it's really important that you vote. So if you're voted in as exec and become a leader of the student union, we've got a whole staff structure here that are here to help you out, to support you, to provide you with all sorts of things that you might need to really make the most of your job and to really do your best for students all across the university.
Hi, I'm Michael Egan. I'm President of the Students Union and my responsibilities are overall student representation at the highest possible level. I think that it's a massive opportunity for any student to run for an executive officer. Spend a year doing this kind of post, you'll get a wealth of experience to be able to take into the world of work outside.
The Vice President is a sabbatical role in that it's a full-time paid role for 1 year. The role has two parts, namely communications and finance. Another arm of the role is conducting roadshows that visit the partnership colleges in the London campus.
So there are two types of officer roles, sabbatical and non-sabbatical. Sabbatical officers are paid, and there are 5 of them, and they work here in the student union with me every day. And then there are non-sabbatical roles, and these are like voluntary roles, and there are 4 of those in the student union, and these are not paid, but they get to the similar decision-making powers, similar influence and similar leadership.
My main responsibilities are to attend university committees representing the views of the students, to look after students' welfare, including running welfare campaigns on issues that are affecting our students, to also be responsible for RAG, which is the fundraising activity that goes on in and around the union, and also to look after equality and diversity issues in making sure everyone feels welcome at the university.
Student representation officer's role, it's a non-sabbatical role. The officer oversees the student representation system, chairs Union Council and sits on the University Board of Governors, making sure the student voice is heard.
My main responsibilities are to act for and on behalf of all lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender students. It's really important for students to get the most out of their time at university. The best way to do that is to be involved as heavily as possible, and the student union is absolutely the best way to do it.
The role of the international officer is a non-sabbatical voluntary unpaid post. The officer ensures that international students enjoy their studies at the university.
Yeah, I'm Ryan Dowse, I'm intermediate officer. That means running the website, the Facebook, the Twitter pages, also helping running all the handbooks and all publications that go out to students, as well as the election campaigns.
My role is a sabbatical role as part of the Student Union Executive Committee. As a sports officer, we work with not only the Student Union but also the Institute of Sport, who manage all the clubs and societies here at the university. My role is to be pretty much a student contact for anybody either within the clubs and societies themselves or wanting to join them.
It's such a good idea to run for exec because it's a really fun job and it's a really proper job, so you get to develop all sorts of things about yourself and have a proper good time while you're doing it, we hope anyway.
Anybody running needs to really talk to students. They're the ones that are going to vote, so make sure that you do speak to them, make sure you go around all the buildings, and make sure that you actually have fun while campaigning.
When you are campaigning, just be yourself. It's not the time to go into your shell, be quiet and be shy about talking to people. If you're flirty, use the flirting. If you're quiet anyway, then be quiet. But whatever you are, make sure you're yourself throughout everything.